Hi, this is Veronica Fernmoss, and this is day 16, I think, the 16, and I am pretty far from frolicking in the forest at this moment. I'm actually driving in kind of heinous traffic, but I just had such a powerful experience that I felt like, even though it's probably super, if you're not supposed to be texting and talking on the phone, I don't know about videotaping yourself while you're driving. It's probably not legal, but anyway, here I am. But I just had this super powerful experience, and I realized, I was like, oh, that's my share today, and it's fresh, so just do it. You're in traffic. What else are you going to do? So I'm not going to be looking at the camera because I need to look at the road. So the last few days I've been talking about expansion and holding it all and opening while I'm still in times of when I had contracted in the past. And whoa, dude, just cut me off. And I know that these are first world problems, like like dental appointments and getting your car oil changed, and and all those things are super first world problems. I totally get that. And when you live in the first world, they're still your problems, and they're still real things, and there's still things that can irritate and frustrate and contract you. So it's, it's part of first world reality. So today I had another first world thing, contraction, and that is around time. That is one of our biggest contractors, isn't it? Because a lot of times, if it wasn't for the time constriction, everything would be fine. I think that's so often the case, and I just experienced that. I live on an island and have to take a ferry, and so I get to experience it all the time. But today I was running late, hit terrible traffic. And then, have you ever had this happen when Google Maps sends you on this crazy loop-de-loop and wastes your time? And you just go, why did I listen to... I mean, usually Google Maps is great. I usually love it. But sometimes it just is like, excuse my French, fuck Google Maps. Anyway, I had one of those experiences today, probably because I was already contracted around time. I was already feeling stressed out about being late, and then Google Maps made me even later, and so I'm really like frustrated. I'm like, rah, 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 rah. And then I'm like, okay, Veronica, it's just time. You're just behind schedule. Is that really a big deal? Is that really worth getting all contracted about? Of course not. It's not a life and death situation. So I'm in the car taking deep breaths and calming myself. And then I call my husband, who I'm like way late to meet. And he's like, no big deal. Got myself a latte. I'm good. You chill. And I'm like, thank you for being awesome. So I'm like, okay, can you just chill until I get there? He's like, absolutely. So then I realized how artificial that stress was for me. So I'm like, all right, but I'm still a little contracted, right? So then I decide to put on some really relaxing music, and the traffic gets worse. It gets slower and slower and slower. And then I decide, okay, I'm going to switch lanes here. And then I decide, okay, I'm a multi-dimensional being. I don't have to be stuck in traffic. In fact, not all of me has to be stuck in traffic. So I start doing one of the things that I love to do the most in the world, which is to fly. And there's a part of me that just lifts out of behind the wheel and goes out into this big, beautiful sky that's in front of me, and I start flying. And I do it a lot, so I'm kind of good at it. So I start doing it. And then, totally unexpectedly, my mom, who passed away a year and a half ago, joins me and takes my hand. And then my dad comes and takes my other hand. And there we are, the three of us flying in the sky while I'm in freaking traffic. Okay. Okay, I know that sounds crazy, but it just happened. It's real. It's possible. I'm totally sober. I'm actually feeling, pretty surprisingly grounded. And I realize we really, really, really are multi-dimensional beings. And that just because my body and part of my awareness is down here stuck in traffic, actually the traffic just let up, and Mount Rainier is beautifully behind me. See, things are so much better. Just because I'm in traffic, just because I'm in a certain reality that I might not completely resonate with, there's another part of me that is in complete resonance and doing exactly what I love to do. And that I have incredible allies that just show up right there. So here's to remind me and you and all of us that we are multidimensional beings, that we do have free will. I'm going to switch lanes. And that we are so much more capable than we usually realize, than we're usually taught that we are. So I'm grateful for this weird experience today, to remember how beautiful it can be to be stuck in traffic. And the amazing lessons that come to us at the most unexpected times. So thanks, Mom and Dad. And thanks for joining me on this really crazy Fernmoss traffic frolic today. Blessings to you. Have a beautiful day wherever you are.